Hello and welcome to IMDB's Worst 100.
Today we're looking at number 84, Laserblast.
Laserblast. It's a simple title for a simple film.
That does have aliens for a little bit. I don't know why I said that.
Now we've taken the hype levels to the roof. Let's take it to the next section.
Right, plot time. The film opens with these aliens that shoot down a guy who's looking a bit peaky, let's say.
Yeah, I think if you came home and your mum saw you looking like that, she would at least say you looked peaky.
Yeah. Then we meet Billy, who is our main guy. He's like a teenager. We sort of follow him around for a bit, and you sort of see he's a bit of an outcast. He gets bullied.
Mama, you've been to Acapulco. How many times do you want to go to Acapulco?
Till they stop asking me, sweetheart.
And then Billy finds the gun, the laser gun that the aliens stupidly left behind when they went back to planet ?
Yeah.
He puts on this necklace that was with the gun and starts shooting stuff and realises it blows stuff up. Like, a lot. Bam. He then goes on a kind of killing spree.
Kind of killing spree.
It's all these sort of people have like pissed him off. He goes and kills them, and in a kind of possessed way by, I think, like the gun and the necklace or something, because his sort of face changes to slightly peaky. Then in the end, he kind of goes a bit apeshit.
That's the next stage. Once you go from peaky to apeshit, that's like medical jargon there.
I should also probably mention that we get a scene where the aliens realise, they're in space, that Billy has the gun, and they're like, oh god, what do we do?
Yeah.
So then they're heading back to Earth.
Yeah.
And yeah, the final scene is this rampage of death and explosions, and then the aliens shoot Billy. And he dies. And his girlfriend cries over his body is the final scene.
Good. Well, that's Laserblast.
We had a blast.
We had a laser blast. Do you remember that, Austin Powers? Laser.
Laser.
Is that too dated, that reference? Am I being a bit of a Meet the Spartans right now? If you found this gun, what would you do with it?
What would I do with it?
Yeah. I mean, in the film, Billy is possessed, right?
Yeah.
But the people he actually goes after are kind of people that have wronged him.
Yeah.
So he obviously has some. It's not just random.
Yeah, it's not unconscious.
It's kind of like there is a part of his brain. If you were possessed by an evil gun, which made you then go on the rampage, wronging all of the wrongs in your life, what do you think would happen?
Oh my god. Well, I'd probably go to my work when no one's in there. Obviously, everyone's left, and blow up the building, so I wouldn't have to go in on Monday. Hopefully, they'll pay me for the time off. But yeah, I'd blow up the work building.
Yeah.
Oh, what else would I do? Oh my god, that's such. I'm going to say I'll go kill someone.
Or we can just edit that, so it was just go kill someone.
Anyone.
If you found this gun, what would you do with it?
Go kill someone. Anyone. Yeah, so I'll blow up work. Oh, maybe it's like a way you could blow up a door into a bank and like steal all the money in there.
Yeah.
Would be quite good.
Yeah, why
I guess
not?
that's not wrong in a right, that's just trying to...
Well, the world has wronged you by not giving you loads of money,
Yeah.
so you should just...
I feel like money crazy now. Well, I don't want to hurt anyone, I guess. I wouldn't want to kill anyone with a gun. What would you...
I mean, if I'm going to be possessed, I may as well go on a mad rampage. That's the way I see it.
What would you... If you could communicate with the aliens in the film, what would you ask them?
I'd ask them, what the f*** were you saying in that scene? I mean, I've got so many questions. The thing about the alien scenes is that they're easily the best part of the film.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty good.
That's stop motion, isn't
Yeah,
it? And it does look quite good,
Yeah, it's actually stop motion done well.
Yeah.
It's not done particularly badly. And it must have been a lot of time and effort to make. So you've got to appreciate that. But obviously, for some reason, they talk in an alien language, but you don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, okay, you can go down that route, that's fine. But then why have a whole scene where they're talking? Either have a scene where they're talking, but let us know what they're saying, subtitles or something. Or just, show brief bits of them. Someone actually spent days animating that.
Yeah.
For no, dramatic payoff at all, really, is it?
Oh, I thought it was cute. I like that scene. Like, oh!
Yeah, but it wasn't worth having in the film, was it? Just for them to talk in a language you can't understand.
The intention was probably just to piece the bits together, maybe? Or maybe they just forgot to add subtitles in post. Who knows? I
mean, I do quite like the way that the film doesn't really wrap anything up or give you any answers. I know that could be quite frustrating, but, it's a fairly focused story, isn't it? It's like a revenge story, I guess, with a sort of supernatural element. Obviously, drawing inspiration from Star Wars, because they reference it a few times. What about you? What would you ask them?
If they'd like to come round for dinner.
Ask them to blow up your work.
Yeah. Do us a favour.
Rob a bank for me.
Yeah.
I find this film really hard to actually get my head around. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it terrible? Is it kind of okay? I don't know how to feel about it. Can you explain why that is? Why am I so confused about this film?
It looks like it's going to be hilarious, like the posters and stuff. And it was funny, but it wasn't hilarious, was it? The story as well was kind of so basic. It wasn't really confusing story, I would say. It's just kind of like a bit of a lazy revenge film, really, with some aliens in it. The story wasn't really like, what? It's obviously kind of low budget. It's not made well, but it's not really confusingly bad or hilariously bad. It's just kind of all right, I guess.
Yeah.
For me, I find it, the last bad movie we watched was The Aztec Mummy versus the Humanoid Robot, and that's a hard one to follow as it is. I know what you mean, because I kind of finished watching that and I thought, oh, I like that, but what's missing?
There's parts of it where I was watching it where I was like, I think this is actually quite good. Considering it's clearly a small, really small budget. The acting's decent for the level of it. I do think it is decent. If you think about it, it could have been a lot worse. It's not laughably bad acting. I mean, there's a few people that are laughably bad.
Yeah.
But actually, generally, it's not that bad. And I came out of it thinking, maybe that was all right. But then I started to think about it more. And the more I thought about it, the more I was just like, that film was weird. Why don't any of the action scenes have any tension? They're really boring, aren't they? But they blow loads of stuff up.
But it's just the same stuff. He'd go somewhere, blow something up, and then it'd be the morning. He'd go somewhere else, blow something else up. Mostly cars. It wasn't tense, it was just such a standard story.
I mean, you could compare it, though, to films like Falling Down with Michael Douglas, where he just, goes on the rampage because he's so sick of the world. This one just... They actually went out and did loads of explosions, and it should have been really fun. I'm not saying good, but fun. But somehow it was incredibly dry.
I guess it's just maybe just no connection to Billy. When he was sort of possessed, it was quite disconnected.
Yeah.
You sort of saw it from quite far away, really. He was just suddenly possessed and he was just shooting stuff. You didn't really feel in with it. I don't know, felt far away. Felt like you were just a bystander, just seeing some stuff, explosions happening. with a man with a really weird mask.
Peaky
face.
I mean, this film's really badly received. Do you think that's fair?
It's so hard to judge these kind of things, really. Like, my standard and level is probably a lot different to someone else. At the time, if you went to watch this thinking it was going to be good and is that, you're going to be really annoyed, aren't you? But we're in a time now when these sort of things are enjoyed on a bad level, so it's kind of different. This is out round about Star Wars time. You're going to be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
This wasn't lightning. This was a solid circle of color. Then pow. You know, just between us, I think it was a flying saucer.
Kid's nuts. Seen Star Wars 5 times.
For me, I think it's just about competence enough to hang itself. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
That, like, it does just about well enough that it's kind of terrible. Does that make any sense? It doesn't elicit any strong reaction from me.
Yeah.
And I'm really confused about it. I mean, there's loads of funny little things about it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the fact that Billy just constantly has his, like, shirt open. And then, like... I said shirt really weirdly then. Billy constantly has his shirt open. There's one scene where he, like, does it up. And you're like, whoa, Billy's done his shirt up. And then literally, like, 30 seconds later, he takes it off again.
Yeah.
Well, that was Laserblast. I still don't know what I think of it.
We'll probably chat about this one for years. Or we'll just forget about it. For watching, and yes, thank you for everyone who has supported us this whole time, who stuck it out, and we really appreciate your support.
Nice.
Nice.
We're nice, you're nice, we're all nice. Everything's nice. Nice. Okay, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and, you know, if you've seen Laserblast, can you tell us what we think of it? Because we still don't know. Can you tell us what to think? Tell us what to think! See you next time!
Bye!
Just don't squeeze the trigger.